Hey, everybody. Happy Saturday night. This is Kim Danke coming to you live from the Shibboleth Studios in Kennesaw, Georgia. And tonight is lap 7. Guess what that means? That means that if you have done every night of this 7 days, that you have officially completed fast track. If you have all your little boxes checked and you've passed the test and all of that, and I am so proud of you because that is awesome. So many people join Shibboleth and they get a welcome email that says start here, and it takes them right to fast track, but somehow it gets missed. So thank you for doing it with me all week long. Certainly appreciate it. When you hop on to the Zoom room, please set your chat to all panelists and attendees, and then please say hello. Let me know that you are here. And let me know if you've lost weight this week. I would absolutely love to hear that. If you are watching on Facebook, please hit the share button, okay? Hit the share button. Let the whole world know what they can get their hands on in the Shibboleth lifestyle. Also, please let me know on Facebook if you have lost some weight too. I know that so many people come on here to get a restart. I hope that you actually have taken this seriously and put it to use. So on Facebook, please give me some hearts, say hello, and share for me. If you're on Facebook, also let me know how much weight you've lost. Hey, Helen, it was so good to see you today on the noon accountability meeting. Thank you for being there. Hey, Tamar from Dallas, Georgia, down 6 pounds. Day 6, down 6.6 pounds. Way to go. And hey, Ryan, 6 perfect days, down 7 pounds. Awesome. And Tara, 4 pounds, 8 days. Awesome. Way to go. Fabulous. Y'all are doing great. Thank you all for setting your chat to all panelists and attendees. So thank you all. If on Facebook you catch this and you are not a member, please grab your membership at shibbolethdeals.com. Shibboleth is Shibboleth, shibbolethdeals.com. And when you go there, it's going to ask you how you heard about Shibboleth. If you heard about Shibboleth from a real person, not just Google or Facebook, please write in the name of that real person, not just friend, relative, coworker, okay? Because we don't really have an advertising department, and we like to thank our members for sharing. So please put their name in at shibbolethdeals.com. You get a $99 annual membership, and you get all levels with that. So please go ahead and grab your membership. Hey, Tina, does that mean 8 pounds? Tina Cabe? Woo! Awesome, Tina. That's awesome. Good. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm getting over here to the fast track. And we're going to do lap 7. Just to remind you, this video here is a tutorial video. So this is a little tutorial video. Now, I did move some things around in these fast track laps. So one of the things that we're going to go over tonight is actually in yesterday's video. I do need to redo the videos, but everything's all there in the tutorials. You won't be missing out on anything. Okay, so let's get started with this very first task here. Schedule a getting started mentor appointment. So we highly encourage you to schedule an appointment with one of our 5-star reviewed mentors. We have over 400 5-star reviews. This is a great time to get to know them and ask any questions that you still have after participating in the Fast Track Week. Don't delay, schedule today. When you are on the scheduling website, have a look at the other types of mentor appointments that you can schedule at any time. So part of your membership, included in your membership, are mentor appointments anytime you need them. All right, so let's have a look at that. So this is taking us to a website called mentor.genbook.com. And you can see right here, actually, we've got 404 5-star reviews. That's a lot of reviews. If you know anything about review world, that's a lot of reviews. And to five stars, it's awesome. So you can schedule a getting started mentor appointment. Honestly, if you have done this week, like I think y'all have, those of you that have stuck with me all week, if you have done that, you actually don't even need a getting started mentor appointment because you've gotten started, you've gotten that figured out. But if you still want to talk to somebody just to help solidify the information, please schedule one, okay? If you would like to have some more help in navigating the website, you can schedule a website walkthrough. You can schedule a meal plan help. Sometimes that's a good one to plan if you still don't know what you should be eating, or if you just want some ideas and hear what somebody else might be eating. And then this May Day appointment, that's a special kind of appointment. Now, if you'll remember, we have a management system. Shibboleth is a management system. So you can use up to 6 holidays in a calendar month. But if you have a seventh holiday in a calendar month, we call that a blow it day, and you need to call for a May Day. All right. So if you ever see that little diet devil show up on your calendar, and when you go to click your holiday and it shows it as a blow it day, we want you to call right then for a May Day. Don't delay. Use all the features of your membership. Okay. So call for a May Day and have a conversation. And then this one right here is a journal review. Once you've done a week or two of journal entries, I would highly suggest that you schedule a journal review. That way they can look and see and let you know if there's any little thing that might not be quite right that you can tweak and get even better results. So please make a mentor appointment. You're going to also want to get to know these ladies. So Joni is typically during the day, Missy is typically during the night, and Kim just picks up whenever. And it's not me, Kim, it's a different Kim. So these appointments are available to you. You'll get one of those people. And if you want to meet both people, schedule one during the day and one at night. Now, you don't know who you're going to get during the day, typically Joni, but go ahead and schedule those appointments, because when you have those appointments, you get to know the people who are also on the chat button. So I'm going to show you that right now. So after you've scheduled your mentor appointment, you can come and click that box right there. All right. But do you see this over here in the right-hand corner? Need help? Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., you can chat with a mentor. Now, if they are on a mentor appointment, you're going to see this that looks like a little envelope. What happens then, you can still email them, and as soon as they get off of that call, they'll come right back to you with a reply. But if you see a little text bubble with the 3 dots in it, that means they're available to chat, and boom, hit that and go ahead and chat. All right. So that's a really great way. The mentor appointments are a great way to get to know the people that are going to be talking with you right here on this help button. All right, the next thing that we're going to look at is we're going to sign up for text notifications from Jason and Travis. Let me read this. Text the following keywords separately. You have to text the keywords separately to 888-831-1207. Now the video, if you watch that video, it's going to say a different number. That number has changed. And like I said, I need to redo the video. But 888-831-1207 is the number, and you text these 2 words separately. Text Travis and then hit send, and then text my Jason all together, no space. Make sure you don't let it autocorrect. So no space, my Jason, and hit send. What's going to happen is you are going to be able to stay up to date on all things Shibboleth. You're going to get notified when instructors go live and or have announcements. And then that's just a note that I say that the number is different. And it also says to text Kimmy to that number, but we don't have that set up anymore. Do you know these text alerts are actually pretty expensive? I just save my texts for Travis and Jason. I do the same thing. It's the same time every night. 7:30, and it's around 7:30-ish in the mornings. Okay, so you don't really need to text Kimmy, it won't go anywhere. But that's why I have that little caveat written there. So once you've texted those two numbers, you can check that box. All right, this next thing is very exciting. Create a personalized meal plan using the meal plan generator. This amazing tool will help you see many options for a personalized meal plan. Click a start date, choose the type of meal ideas you would like to see, then click generate. 3 breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, and freebie ideas will be generated. For each item you are not interested in eating, uncheck the box. Once you have read through each item, scroll back to the top and click Generate New. For the unchecked boxes, those ideas, a new idea will be generated. Continue the process until you have a meal plan that you like. This is yet another way to figure out meals to eat, figure out things that you like in Shibboleth. So let's click there and do that. So as you can see, we got a start date. I'm going to see if it lets me start that start date. You know what? I'm going to delete that one because the only reason I'm doing this, y'all, is to, because I make a lot of them, showing them all the time. And sometimes it won't let me generate a new one if I have one in the same week. Yeah, that should be fine now. Okay. So it's gonna create a meal plan for 7 days. Now keep in mind, it's really just gonna give you 3 breakfasts, 3 lunches, 3 dinners, and so forth. Because typically, once a person goes to the grocery store and they go shopping, they eat something a couple of nights before they finish it off. So that's why it's 7 days. Okay, so just keep in mind that that's what that is. If you want to have something different for all 7 days, create 2 meal plans, and then you'll have food for every night. Now, I'm not going to check this box for coach mode meals because I've already shown you during this week where to find coach mode meals in the food library. So I'm not going to check that one, all right? And then here's the word type. I click on this drop-down menu. I see simple, based on recipes, or mixed. I'm going to do mixed, and then I'm going to click generate. Mixed is going to give you simple meals. It's going to give you ones based on recipes. So in this blue box here, it says, please uncheck any meals, snacks, or freebies that you don't want on your weekly meal plan. Okay, so let's see. BHU, BU, I guess that you say BU. BU Fit Vegan Protein Bar, apple, chunk, cinnamon, nutmeg. I'm probably not going to eat that. So I'm just going to uncheck it, okay? Egg white bites. I would totally do this. This counts as a category 1 and 2. So that means it's a lean protein, a fibers, carb, and a condiment. That's what the plus C is the condiment. Use your hand rules for meal portion, or you can have a couple of these as an extra one time of day. These can be a coach mode meal or an extra. There is your shopping list. There's your shopping list. What's really great about this is that you're learning something here. This is actually a coach mode meal that they've pulled in, or it can be an extra. So what I like to do is when I'm finding things out, like, oh, that could be an extra, might I want that as an extra during the week? Because if I might, then I could make these. I could make these on a Sunday and have some in the refrigerator and then have 1 or 2 as an extra, okay? Because it said a couple of these as an extra one time a day. Remember, we could have an extra one time a day if we wanted to. Now, keep in mind that less is best. And if you don't have to have the extra, don't. But if you do, then you can have that. Because honestly, if you don't want to eat it as an extra, you can just have it as a meal. So there's your shopping list. And then this just tells you how to cook it. Gives you the ingredients, the prep time, the cook time, the preheat temp. It gives you the directions and everything. It's right there. So when we finish generating this meal plan, you can print it. And then what I like to tell people to do, 3-hole punch it, put it in a binder, and you have your future meal plans created because you're choosing what you like out of here. Okay, now Kodiak cake pancakes with egg whites. Since we're looking at a Kodiak thing, I want to let you know Please never assume that everything that has a brand name with something that's approved in the food library, that all of those items are approved. For example, Kodiak cake pancake mix is approved, but the Kodiak muffins that look like a Mighty Muffin type cup and make, they are not approved. Okay, so you just want to keep that in mind. So just because something looks like something else and it has the name of something else, don't assume that it's approved. Always check the food library. And those Kodiak mug cakes are not approved, or muffins are not approved. So you may have one full serving of the pancake mix with half a cup of egg whites, and this would count as a perfect pairing meal. Now remember, a perfect pairing was something that does not follow the rules, but we've determined that it'll work if you do it just as it is listed. And there is your shopping list. I'm going to leave that on the list because I like pancakes. Now, lunches, approved protein shakes, and it's giving you a little tip right here with 5 grams or less of net carbs. Okay, so now honestly, I would just look up protein shake in the food library and make sure that one of them's approved. We give you a couple of options right here. This doesn't mean you have to get all of these. These are just a couple of ones that we know are approved. You may have one serving of any approved shake with 5 grams or less of net carbs. And there's again another Coach Mode meal. You can find these easily by searching for protein shakes. Once they're telling you right here to search for protein shakes, but then set the weight loss meter to -2 and -3, because remember, the lower the better on the weight loss meter. There are several plant-based vegan protein shake options in the resource library for our vegan and vegetarian members as well. I've included one regular option and one plant-based option here, but there are lots more in our food library. Listen, this is very important. It is preferred that you mix it with water, but you may substitute a portion of the water for Kroger Carb Master Milk, Egg Whites International, or Fat-Free Fairlife milk, as long as your total calories don't exceed 250. So water is always best, but if you just needed something else like this, you could. I would honestly say that this Egg Whites International would give you the most protein, and I hear that it makes them very frothy. Now, one of the things that I have to retrain people on is when they make a shake, because when you're just randomly learning and listening things from seeing things on Facebook or YouTube or wherever, you think, oh, let me take this shake and let me throw in some fruit. Let me throw in some hemp powder. Let me throw in some kale. Oh, all that's going to make the best shake ever. Actually, you've added a ton of calories. It's not in the right combo and you don't want it. Okay, so you want to make sure that you're following this just like this. So if you like smoothies or something that what I was saying just then appealed to you, go to the recipe library and type in smoothie. Type in smoothie. Okay, you're going to pull up a whole bunch of smoothies. All right, so that would be the way to find some of those things. Okay, fruity cottage cheese and cinnamon crisps. Okay, let's see what this is. So you've got your 0-calorie cooking spray, the Fit and Active Flatbread Original Cinnamon Stevia Fat-Free Cottage Cheese, and Reduced Sugar Strawberry Preserves. So they're really kind of making a little, it's almost like a little dessert. But you're going to have, so you're going to be making cinnamon crisps. The recipe here is to make the cinnamon crisps because the cottage cheese is just cottage cheese and the fruity part is coming from this strawberry preserves. And so this would be the fruity cottage cheese recipe. They're giving you that right here, the fruity cottage cheese, telling you what to do with that. So see how these are just neat and interesting things. Now, I don't eat cottage cheese. I'm going to uncheck that. I got to uncheck some things anyway so that you see how it regenerates. All right, let's come down here and look. I'm going to uncheck this too. It says tuna with 5 whole wheat Ritz crackers and fat-free cheese. I don't eat much tuna. And then Ritz crackers, please don't get excited. They are barely approved, and it's often hard to stop with just 5. People want to eat the whole sleeve. So I'm going to uncheck that. Okay. Dinner, basil, lime, grilled chicken with or without a category 2 vegetable. I actually had this at the beach this week. So when I came out of doing the fast track on what night was it? On Tuesday night, they had this ready. It was so nice. So this is delicious. I would want to eat this again. So I'm going to leave this checked. Oops. So what this says is this is a category 1 plus MCT. Now, if you added a category 2 vegetable, it'd be a category 1 plus 2 plus MCT. You may have up to 6 ounces of this chicken alone or with a category 2 vegetable as a coach mode meal. Your meat must fit under one hand and your entire meal must fit under both hands. If you have a category 2 side salad as your vegetable, you must use 0 or close to 0 calorie dressing for it to be the coach mode meal. You may have this in any approved combination. You may have this in any approved combination with up to 50 calories of approved condiments if you're not doing coach mode. Remember, coach mode was very tightly controlled with the calories, but changes to the above requirements may affect the weight loss meter. Remember how we talked about that? The weight loss meter changes based on how you're using it and how you change it up. So just keep that in mind. So there's your grocery list for that. And there's the ingredients and there's how to make it. I'm gonna leave that one in there. Okay, now we've got barbecue pork and Pop Pops coleslaw. All right, so there's the Pop Pops coleslaw list. And basically, they're just taking 96% lean pork tenderloin. So barbecue pork is simple to make in the crock pot. Just cut the excess fat off of a center cut pork loin and cook it in the crock pot until it falls apart. Then strain most of the excess water out, shred your pork, and pour a bottle of your favorite approved barbecue sauce in it. Use any approved Category 2 bread to make sandwiches and have with Pop Pop's coleslaw for a fun approved meal. This is a Category 1 plus 2 plus condiment. I'm going to tell you, I would probably leave the bread off. Me personally, I would leave the bread off. I would just have the barbecue and the Pop Pop's coleslaw. But if you are going to do a piece of bread, I would limit it to one and just do an open face sandwich. You're just going to get your best results that way, and I want that for you. All right, come down here again. Vegans, light, life, smart, deli, meatless, veggie ham, or bologna wrap. I probably wouldn't buy that, so I'm going to uncheck that. Ooh, carb quick peanut butter chocolate chip cake. That sounds good. Now, if you are the type to make this and then want to keep eating it, don't make it, okay? Don't make it. But here's something that you could do, and then you could have that around as a snack. I'm actually going to uncheck that. Carb Quick Red Velvet Cake. Again, if you would want to make this and then keep eating it, don't make it. But let's say that there is a special birthday or event and you want to make this. Look, you could even do the special event with this thing up here. You've got some good options in the dessert area of the recipe library. I'm just going to uncheck that because the snacks, I just like to keep them real simple. And then loaded pizza nachos. Are we sure we're in snacks? Yeah, we are. Okay. So let's come down here to loaded pizza nachos. I think loaded pizza nachos sound awesome. So we're going to leave that checked. Freebies, a dill pickle. You can have one dill pickle as a coach mode snack, but really it's a freebie. Okay. Spinach chips. I'm going to uncheck that. I probably wouldn't take the time to fix that. Sugar-free Jell-O. Y'all, if you hadn't figured me out, I like easy. So I'm going to leave that sugar-free Jell-O on there. Okay, so for the purposes of showing you this meal plan generator and demonstrating this, I unchecked some things. All right, so now I'm going to go all the way back to the top and I'm going to click generate new items. So all of the areas where I unchecked boxes, I'm going to click generate new items. Let's see, Tara, so simple. If you're going to want to eat it, don't make it. That's right. That's right. Yes. Oh my goodness. Thank you for finding that. Thank you for giving me a laugh with that, Tara. That was funny. Okay. Dannon Oikos 000 Greek yogurt with 2 tablespoons of Bare Naked original granola. You know, I'm going to leave that in there. Okay. I'm going to leave that in there. If you like yogurt, this would be good. Now, what I would probably do with this is I'm really enjoying a Dannon Oikos 000 Greek yogurt. I'm buying the vanilla flavor, and I am taking this product that we sell called Carbolite. I am taking about 2 tablespoons of the cookies and cream flavor, and I am putting it in that Oikos 000 non-fat vanilla flavored yogurt, and I'm whipping it up. It is almost like eating a mousse, and it is delicious. And let me just tell you, I don't eat yogurt, and I don't like a lot of dairy. A friend of mine said, just try this. And I said, okay. So I did, and it was almost like having a dessert for breakfast. So that was kind of fun. And there's our egg white bites that we left in there. And there's the Kodiak cakes we left in there. So what I'm doing right now is I am just scanning for the boxes that I unchecked. Okay, so I unchecked 2 things at lunch. So it gave us Captain D's lemon pepper whitefish with a category 2 vegetable. Hey, gives you a chance to go Captain D's and have some fun. Okay, I'm gonna leave that one in there. And then this is even giving us a gluten-free peanut butter sandwich. Now, if you see something on here that says gluten-free, but you aren't gluten-free, you could still take it and make your own bread with it. So this says 2 slices of Udi's millet chia bread, 1 tablespoon of approved peanut butter, or 2 tablespoons of better peanut butter. This is a +1 weight loss meter meal due to the nutrition in the millet chia bread, but it won't affect your fat burning if combined with 2 other negative meals in a day. I'm actually going to uncheck that now. Now that I've read that info, I don't want to do that. Okay. Now, if you're gluten-free, that would be important to keep so that you'll know what you can make. But I'm not gluten-free. Okay, let's scroll down here. Ooh, meatball subs. Yum. That just sounds good. I don't even need to read it. I like it. I'm going to leave that in there. Ooh, now this sounds good. Arctic Zero, up to 1 pint of 150 calorie flavors. I don't even know how that reads. That reads weird. But let's read this. You can have this as a snack in place of one of your meals as a -2 weight loss meter, or as a snack in addition to your meals, and it would be a +1 on the weight loss meter. Okay. Do you see how that changes the weight loss meter, how you're using that item? I've forgotten that I had Facebook going over here. Sorry about that. Let me look down here and see what y'all are saying real quick. Hey, Mike and June. Okay, Mike and June. A coach mode meal is just a very simple and calorie restricted meal. That's what it is. And it's just meant to be, if you're counting your calories and you want to make sure that you really stay within your calorie limit. See, we don't really have a calorie limit. We do, but we don't talk about it because it's not something that we want you to have to live with for the rest of your life. See, this lifestyle is practical, sustainable, and fun. The reason that it's practical is because we're not going to have to count calories for the whole rest of our life. We portion control and we combine in a way that controls insulin. But those coach mode meals, because if you're just really wanting to get somewhere, or maybe you have those 5 last pounds that could be a little bit tougher, that's when you want to be a little bit more concerned or think about calories a little bit more. So those are very tightly controlled calorie wise. Thank you for asking about that, June and Mike. Hey, Michelle. Glad you're on here. Okay, sorry about that. I had been forgetting to look down at Facebook. I was outside today and used up all the battery on my iPad, which is normally up here, and so I can flip my eyes back and forth. And then I just got used to talking to you and didn't look down. So thank you for that. Okay, they are really wanting us. They must be wanting me to try some desserts. They're throwing in a Carb Quick strawberry shortcake. Nope. Okay, let's go down here. All right, and then it says fried rice and lo mein void replacements. Nope. Okay. And anything I say no to doesn't mean that it's not good. It just means I don't want to eat it. So if you're seeing it and you like it, then you can keep it on yours because this is a personalized meal plan. All right, let's scroll down. Okay, my breakfast now looks good. What is lunch? Okay, Ice Castle chicken salad. I have no idea what Ice Castle chicken salad is, but I can have a cup with or without a category 2. See, this links it. I'm going to click there. I'm going to see what Ice Castle chicken salad is. Ice Castle, is this a restaurant? You may have up to 1 cup with or without a category 2 bread. It counts as a meal. Okay, so it's like this is some little restaurant in Dalton, Georgia. Well, guess what? I'm not going there. Oh man, I just think I messed up my meal. Anyway, I think I just messed it up. But because I went back. But y'all see what we were doing, right? We were generating that meal plan. Maybe it's right here. Yep. Okay, cool. There it is. So anyway, I would uncheck that because I don't live in Dalton and that's just a restaurant that's in Dalton. But so you can see what we're doing here and what you can do at the very end. Once you like this, I'm going to hit print. And there you go. You have something that you can 3-hole punch, put in a binder, and you have a grocery list too. Now, this is a grocery list on your meal plan, but if you wanted to throw them into the grocery list that we learned about making the other night, you could actually click on all of those links, because remember, they're all linked, and throw them into an actual grocery list. You could do that too. Who likes this? Who likes this feature? I really like this feature. What this does for me is it just gives me options and fun. So if you kind of get stuck in a rut, come on over here to the meal plan and have a look and see what you can find. I'm going to show you where to find it when you're not in Fast Track. Do you see where my profile picture is right here? And we have these blue menu options. It's right there. You click on meal plans and it would take you to that. Awesome, Helen. Good. Good. Okay, we're going to go back to Fast Track. And we got 2 more things. So the next thing I'm going to say is that if you still don't know what to do, okay, you don't know that you're supposed to drink water every day, at least 64 ounces, shooting for a gallon, no. Writing down your foods, eating in a way that controls insulin, portion controlling your food, and no more than 3 meals a day. And then if you needed an extra, a snack, or a freebie, then that would be your limit. And try to give yourself 4 to 6 hours between meals. If you don't know that that's what you're supposed to be putting together, then you could do a challenge that would kind of hold your feet to the fire. If you feel like you need that in the beginning, then I'm going to show this to you real quick. If you don't feel like you need this right away, maybe you live the lifestyle a little bit. And then if you find that you need to exercise your self-discipline a little bit more, or when we run an actual 21-day challenge that you want to jump in on that, then you can do that. We have one running right now, actually. Now, what's cool about the 21-day challenge, you can start your own personal 21-day challenge anytime you want to. Anytime you do 21 perfect days in a row, you get a badge for that, okay? And that's exciting. But what I want to show you is I want to show you the actual 21-day challenge, because it would give you a food list to choose from and rules to live by. Now, if you want to do this 21-day challenge, you would be committing to just having 3 meals a day. That's it. So if you still want/need a freebie, an extra, or a snack right now, you might not want to do this. But if you're willing to go, I need this, I want this, then let's have a look at the 21-day challenge. I'm going to cover it briefly because if you want it, you can go watch the video and everything. But let me read this. If you've completed all of the steps in each lap of Fast Track, great job. If you have diligently completed each step in each lap of Fast Track, you should have many meal options to choose from to get you started. But if you're wanting a challenge to get you started, this is the best challenge to help you get great results. And then what you'll do is you'll watch the video in the link and you'll get started. After 21 perfect days, you get a 21-day self-mastery badge. There are many, many people who try to get one of these every single month. You know, it just varies. This is how they keep and hold themselves accountable. Now, actually, 21 perfect days gets you the badge. But if you're doing the official challenge, you would want to follow the challenge rules and challenge food list, okay? Because that would get you the best results. But if any 21 perfect days gets you a badge. So let's click here. It's going to take you to this website. And this is going to give you the food list. And honestly, the reason I introduce this to new members is because You don't need the thousands of foods that are in the food library to get you started. You really just need simple. And this would just narrow it down and keep it simple. And so this is how this challenge works. You pick 21 foods from this list, and those are the only 21 foods you're going to eat all week. At the end of that week, you can rearrange your 21 foods, and those would be the ones that you're going to do. And then at the end of the next week, if you want to rearrange them, those are the 21 foods that you're going to do. So it's 20, it's if you start it when you in the beginning, people do lose 21 pounds, but if you have already gotten started and gotten some of it off and all of that, please don't hold our feet to the fire on the 21 pounds. That would be if you started off at like 210. So it's 10% of your body weight in the first month. So, but it will help you lose lots of weight. I actually do this after Christmas each year. So January 2nd, boom, this one starts right there. And if I have 5 or 7 pounds on, they just come off. They just fall off because that's what I'm doing. I never go over my limit though of my holidays in December. It's just that I tend to do a little bit heavier holidays. And so a few extra pounds come on and I want them off. I want to re-engage my self-discipline muscle first of the year. Let's get this baby done. So that's your food list right there. I'm not going to look at all of it, but that's your food list that you would choose from. And then right here where it says video, you only need to watch one of these videos. Okay. They're just all the ones that Travis has done in the past couple of years listed there. And he explains how to do that. He explains how to do the life. I mean, I keep saying lifestyle, but challenge. And then rules, you click right here and it would give you the rules. And then there's some other worksheets that you could use, including this one right here, where you pick your 21 foods and write any goals and notes down. Okay. Last but not least, and this one is a biggie because this one helps you get your 10% shirt. Okay, so let's read this. Your next big step is to earn your 10% t-shirt. There are three steps to earning your 10% shirt. One, you're going to watch all of Travis's original daily doses. Basically, we're taking you from fast track to your next step of education. This is an education. And you can't really think of it in any other way. You can't think of it as a diet because you're going to be wondering when you can get off of it. Because diets typically end. Okay. We gotta get this into who we are and what we do. And I'm going to tell you that it's been 2 years and I am finally there, like just doing it. And it's awesome. And I had to put thinking into it before. And now I just wake up and this is what I do. And you'll feel very empowered when you get there, I promise. But so your next level of education is to do Travis's original daily doses. And that's what this link, see where it says your next big steps? That will take you there. You're going to then take his test and you're going to pass that test and earn your phase 1 foundation badge. Then you're going to be journaling for 30 consecutive days. And then once you've lost 10% of your starting body weight, you are going to have this badge pop up into your account. You're going to click on the badge. You're going to verify your address and choose your shirt size. Very important tip. Order a size smaller than what you're currently in. You are still losing weight and you don't want to be swimming around in that shirt. You want it to fit. Even if you have to say #goal shirt, let's just go ahead and get the size that's smaller. We don't do exchanges. Okay, so get the smaller size. You're still on your journey and you're going to need a smaller one. Simply check this box once you have read that information and that that's what you need to do. When you've checked all of these boxes, your dashboard is going to open up to a full member dashboard. And then it says, congratulations, you are on your way. Let me click right here, dashboard. See, this is a new member I mean, not, this is not new member. This would, you'd open up your dashboard to all of these fun options. Okay. And really it's just the same stuff. It's just a new way to look at it. And there's some exercises, there's all kinds of cool things. And you can even edit how you want it to look. So once all those boxes are checked, this dashboard will open up, because right now you have a fast track new member dashboard. The new member dashboard is really all of these things right down here. It's just the simple things that you need. Now, sometimes when somebody needs to restart, all they need is this new member food library right here. When you click on that new member food library, it's got simple lean proteins, simple fibers, carbs, and so forth. Okay, so never feel like you don't have enough to choose from in the beginning, because you just need simple to get results and start getting those new habits in every day. All right, so I'm going to click here just so you'll see what it looks like when you go there. So basically this took you to the video library, which is this yellow button up here. It took you there, and it took you in the silver level tab. Do you see how this silver level tab is a little bit higher than the fast track or the gold? That means you're in that level of video library. And you're there, you're just going to watch all these videos. Okay. These videos here, these are the ones that Travis did originally, and they're about 2.5 hours. So what I did was I watched them over a couple of nights. And I don't know if you've heard the story or not, but I watched these in a hotel room in Austin, Texas. I was on a work trip, and I just would listen to them at night as I was going to bed, and wake up in the morning, listen to them while I was getting ready. I would go do my job during the day. I would come back and I would listen to these at night. So it took me a few nights to get all these done, but worth every minute of doing them. And my coworkers were going out shooting pool and drinking beer, and I was watching Shibboleth. So that's what you want to do. You want to watch those videos and earn your next badge. And then you want to journal for 30 consecutive days and lose 10% of your starting body weight. Speaking of 10% of your starting body weight, I'm going to click on profile, because I want to show you where you want to make sure that you have your starting body weight listed. It needs to be in 2 places. It needs to be right here, starting weight, and you're going to want to click edit, and then you can edit that. We also prefer that if you've got somebody to measure you, that you put in these starting measurements right here, because let me show you where this will go to. I'm in the profile, and if I click on, well, actually, if I click on progress over here underneath the profile picture, it's going to give me some graphs. See those graphs there? Especially this one, this weight graph. If I click here, actually, that's not the graph I wanted. Hang on. Data graph right there. If I click on data graph, that data graph is going to give me my weight. And then look, if I switch it to neck, it's going to give me my inches lost in neck, and it's going to give me all of these details. If I don't give the information to the website, it can't crunch these numbers and give you these really cool graphs. So make sure that in your profile, you've got that set. Now you'll notice that there's a lot more graphs there that could create, and you've only got these 4 items listed here, because you want to also make sure in your very first journal entry, I'm going to go to my first journal entry. And I actually, yeah, that's it. Okay. I'm going to come down here, and I didn't even have them marked in. So I don't know how it even created those. So it must have created them from some other point when I put them in. So you just want to make sure that, forget about the measurements right there, but look right here. You see, I do have my starting weight in my very first journal entry. You want to put your starting weight in your very first journal entry, because that's what it's going to take for this graph to pop up, because some of y'all aren't seeing this graph right now. This graph will pop up once you put your beginning weight in your journal for the first day and your profile. So make sure you do that. Let's see, Helen, how often do we edit or adjust our measurements? Okay, that's a great question, Helen. So every 4 weeks or every 20 pounds lost is a great time to do measurements. But I'm going to give you a tip. If you ever have a week where you didn't lose any weight and you were doing perfect days, go ahead and do them, because you're going to see that you are burning fat and those inches are decreasing, even if the scale is not showing you a weight loss. Because there's a lot of things that'll mask a weight loss on a scale, when if you've been doing efficient fat burning days, you're still burning fat, and that measuring will help you see that. So every 4 weeks or every 20 pounds is what we recommend. But if you ever have a week that you're thinking, oh, I didn't lose any this week, go ahead and measure. It'll get you super excited. Okay. Right. Weighing, there are people who weigh every day. There are some people who weigh once a week. I'm helping somebody right now who is just weighing once a month. So yes, just that you can weigh however you want to, but always make sure that you put your weight in. Do y'all see these little dots here? These are the days that I weighed. And I really like this graph a lot. I can click right here. This is my all-time graph. That was this right here. This was 50-pound weight loss, okay? But I can click here on this drop-down menu, and I can choose my last 365 days. Now watch this when I switch it. This was my last year. This was my all-time weight loss. This was my last year. That is maintenance, just maintaining. Because basically over time, this is going to look like a straight line. If I come over here to progress, and I look at this weight chart, look how straight that line is starting to get. Especially, look right there. That basically looks like a straight line. This is great weight maintenance. So make sure that you have put all those numbers in. I think also a great place to make sure that you have your body measurements in would be in your the body assessment. See right here, assessment. This is where you can put some numbers in as well, and they'll give you a body assessment. Now, this was done in lap 2. So if you didn't do this, please make sure that you do it. Tara, let's see. Could you review what all we need to do to graduate to the new view level of Shibboleth? Oh, okay. You just need to make sure that you have all of your boxes checked in Fast Track. So once all of your boxes are checked in Fast Track, you would get this dashboard over here. So that's all you got to do. In Fast Track, just make sure that in lap 1, all the boxes are checked, and so forth, all the way through lap 7. Okay, hey Sherry, what do the colors yellow and green mean? In my journal, I need you to tell me a little bit more about that. In the journal? Okay, so it's kind of elaborate. Let me see if I can pull this up. Okay, I found it. So what I'm going to do is I'm pasting it right there. And you might want to copy and paste that. Okay, I'll read it to y'all. And because it is kind of neat. This is really interesting. Travis, he has put so much thought into this. Okay. So that red, yellow, and green, it's different based on whether you're in maintenance mode or weight loss mode. So I'm going to go ahead and look at. Okay, for maintenance mode, it measures today's weight against the user's goal weight from their profile. If today's weight is within 5 or more or less than more/less than or equal to their goal weight, then it's green. If today's weight is between 5 and 10 pounds more than their goal weight, then it's yellow. If today's weight is 10 pounds or more than their goal weight, then it's red. So when you're in weight loss mode, okay, so this is important for most of you guys. When you're in weight loss mode, it measures the difference between your current weight and your weight from 7 days ago, and also metabolism points. Metabolism points are like where you get walking in and journaling and all kinds of stuff that you get some other points for doing that. If your metabolism points, but see, this is too much to put into. Okay, this is kind of behind the scenes stuff, but I'm answering it. If metabolism points are greater than 18 and the user has either lost weight or stayed the same weight, then it's green. If your metabolism points are greater than 18 and you've gained weight, then it's going to be yellow. If metabolism points are less than or equal to 18 and the user has lost weight or stayed the same weight, then it's yellow. This is to encourage you to journal and stay on track. And then if metabolism points are less than or equal to 18, oh, did I not capture the whole thing? Hang on. And the user, okay, and the user has gained weight, then it's red. There's the last bit of that part. And so really it's Travis. It's Travis. I mean, his mind is brilliant. How are we going to measure these things? So just know that if you are in one of those zones that it changes colors, you're going to be like, okay, have I gained weight? Am I not journaling? What's going on? You want to stay in the green area. And I hope that has helped. Okay. Well, I just want to say congratulations. Congratulations to all of you, because most of you have been here every single night with me. And I want to say thank you, a big, huge thank you. Those of you that take the time to do this and don't make up any excuses like, I don't have time to watch videos, I don't have time to do this, that, and the other. Just know that you're going to have to make time for going to the doctor. You're going to have to make time for not feeling good. Okay. And that's no fun either. And I don't like to be the bearer of that bad news, but you're going to have to make time for something. Do you want it to be for health, or do you want it to be for not feeling good? Okay. So I want you all to feel good. You're welcome, Deb. You're welcome. You're welcome, Phyllis. Thank y'all for joining me today on the noon class. How did y'all like that? Because that was my first time to ever do anything like that. I'm usually teaching a lesson, but really what I want to do is I want y'all to get to know each other and be able to talk and all of that to hold each other accountable. So did y'all like that today? Those of you that did that? Awesome. Good, Helen. Helen, good. Helen. That was the southern way of saying Helen. Good, Helen. And Phyllis. Awesome. Good. Good. I'm glad that y'all liked it. I understand. I understand. You're welcome. You're welcome, Ryan and Tamar. Y'all come on to that next week. See, this will be I want you to know, first of all, you can continue doing this with me. One of the most important things that if you were wanting to continue with a few more videos, I would highly suggest that it is the Sunday and Monday nights. Those are the ones that people will come to over and over and over again to get the lifestyle overview, the reminder of what they're trying to accomplish each day. Because lap 3 through 7, that's really kind of playing around in the website. Lap 1 and 2 is really like printing out new member materials, getting your account set up. Okay. Then lap 3 through 7 is a lot of navigating and using the website. But those videos and those live webinars on Sunday and Monday night, they are ultra important. And those, I would love to have you come back to those anytime. Yes. Awesome. Great, Tamar. Awesome, Deb. Wonderful. Good. Thank you, Sherry. Yes. Thank you, Tara and Tamar. Okay, we're going to hop off right now. Guess who is doing the How I Overcame Food Addiction and Lost Weight webinar tonight? Me. So if you want to go over to the pink online webinars tab in the Shibboleth website, let's get there and show you. You can register and you can get credit for participating in the Zoom room. You just simply go right there. And then you can click on Kim's events. Actually, just click on upcoming live broadcast, because this one was set up as a Travis event. I'm just doing it. And then you would just register right there, and then you can get credit for participating, get that increasing badge. Awesome. Wonderful. Good. I'll see y'all over there in a little bit. Bye, everybody.